Hi everybody. Listen, today's movie night selection. Now before I talk about this movie, last week's selection, which was Trapped, was blocked. I anticipated that because it was a WB project. And of course they came and blocked it. So can't bring it back up. That happened last year with The Conjuring. So it is what it is. And trust me, I don't know what the response from my viewers would have been on the video, but for me, I just felt like, well, the movie wasn't all that anyway. So anyway, moving right along. The houses October built. I'm probably one of the few people left on this planet that has not watched this movie yet. We're gonna watch it today. Now, I'm confused a little bit because I see two release dates, 2011, 2014. But when I click on the 2014, it takes me to the 2011 version. So that's what we're going to watch today via my Amazon Prime with AMC Plus subscription. We are live, so I can't show the movie due to copyrights, but you can watch along if you have a subscription. This movie is not long. I like that. And it is found footage. It is an hour and a half from beginning to end. So roughly probably like an hour and 20, hour and 25. So we're going to go ahead and press play. Join me while we watch The Houses October Built. I don't really have a clue what this movie's about, but I will say this. For years, I have been hearing about this film. And its sequel. But I still don't know what it's about because you know how somebody will bring something up and because you don't know about it, you just tune it out? Because you like, yeah, don't know that. That's how it's been with me with this movie. I think because we're watching this via AMC Plus, they show ads. I'm not sure yet. I gotta see when. Okay, the movie started. Hold on, let me see. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not, y'all.
Sure. I'll give you Ricky and my pretty.
Okay, somebody is playing the Wizard of Oz
When I was a
witch.
little boy, starting at 10 years old, I used to write to Margaret Hamilton, play the witch. Never thought she would write back. She did. Not once, not twice, not three times. It just kept on going. We had a pen pal ship until just before she got ill in 1984, and she had to be put into a nursing home, and she passed away. When I was writing to her, I always said, yes, you were my favorite character. Yes, I enjoyed your work. You know, anything that a fan could do as a little boy, but I had absolutely no idea that I would ever do this character when I grew up. As a child, it was a one day a year when you got to dress up and you just used to have fun. Nowadays, for me, it's part of a career that I look forward to for 45 days a year. I was Spooky House Haunted Theme Park. I was the resident Wicked Witch for 6 seasons.
Oh, you just played the Wicked Witch during Halloween?
They will go pretty far. They will go pretty far to breaking their leg, breaking their back, doing anything they possibly can to get a scare. If it's like that, they don't come around very often. But once we're that passionate, it's all about it. It's scary.
Using dead bodies.
To be honest, I'm not surprised. That's actually scary. Like, real dead bodies?
That's beyond scary. That's like morally corrupt.
Here we are, day one, and we have to be at Zombie Manor at 5.
Oh, you haven't seen it, Adahan? You should check it out.
We're pretty much done.
If you're a found footage fan like myself.
Our ice cream truck sounds so creepy.
Yo, what?
They would attract children and creep them.
You realize we're gonna fight traffic
Completely redeems himself.
Dude, that thing is huge. You can't put that anywhere.
What the fuck is Michael? The RV beats Michael. you fucking kidding me? Of course it does.
We're totally gonna fit in with like the
But what's the difference from a Winnebago and an RV?
What do you think? This is awesome, dude. This is awesome, man. This is flat strange out. I can't believe we're gonna be in this for like a month. This is
Oh my god.
the best thing ever.
Huge.
Hold on, check. It's huge. Yeah, check this out. Hold on. Let me show you. Well, I'm sorry, I got all my shit scattered, all the equipment. It's alright. No, it's gonna be tight. Hold on, we can. Oh.
How many people is it?
Hold on. And we've got big bed back here. We've got two double beds.
That's your master suite, Granny.
Please.
Is it just 3?
And this other
So I can hang out, drink some booze. No, just kidding.
Hey, where the
Does
fuck
that
are
say
you?
how cute on the bottom of it?
Why aren't you here yet? How cute. Oh yeah, how cute. Oh. Alright. Hey, what did he say? I'm on my way. Yeah. Your brother may want to have a few words with you.
Oh, well, duh, the cameraman would make 4.
Mike. Yeah. What?
Whatever.
Can't say that.
We can say whatever we want.
No. What, the garage? About fucking time.
Kids.
Sorry.
Well,
It's fucking hell. We have a goddamn schedule for the rest of the fucking. We have 2 weeks straight, all through October, every night. I was shaving, sorry. Wow, dude. Hey, Brad.
Hey, Mikey.
How are you?
Hey, Mikey, welcome to the party.
Is that what we're saying?
I see with the cast announcement, everybody played themselves. Nobody's out of character.
Hello. She's a good friend.
On the cheap, nothing naughty here.
Nothing naughty. This is PG at the moment. That's good for you. Makes you stronger. Makes you work harder.
we've lost time and money now.
On me? Hey, you make it up in my editing skills. Get out of there.
Yeah, this is get comfortable in this area.
This is the editing bag. You know what we talked about before? You have 22 days. Okay. 22 days, and this has to be locked, done. It'll be a waste. We'll have to wait an entire year. There's no reason. We got it, brother. This will be fun, guys. Big brother, together again under one roof. I swore I'd never live with him again. 22 days. The focus is more, it's not as much about the houses that things are going to be fun. The aesthetics of it. The fucking Jim Lee love. I like that for the Christmas.
What were you saying? Bobby,
You're already stressed
you're
out.
done with it.
The focus for because of blood, not for anything else. Wow, that's pretty fucking big. Look, this is the house. The houses is not the big. You're not fucking smoking in here.
Uh-oh.
Electric, relax. I live in LA. I'm green.
An electric
It's an
cigarette?
electric cigarette. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just like vapor, dude.
What's an electric cigarette?
This is an electric cigarette. And I still smoke.
Dude, just quit. At this point, just
I
quit.
smoke. It's vapor. It's like what's at a club. Fog machine. Dude, you're trying to kick the habit, don't you want your brother to be healthy? You look healthy. You look fantastic, actually. That's beautiful.
Did you get that coffee sugar free?
Whatever. Leave my cigarette alone. Move on, go on, Zach.
So we gotta schedule.
And my thing is, you just sit it down on the table or anywhere and then put it back in your mouth.
Because I want.
Just
I don't want
nasty.
to get caught up in the monsters and the special effects. I want to see it, and that's a fun ride, but I want to get in as much as we can with behind the mask of all these people. Bring this is their life, and I don't know what they do for the other 11 months, but this month, and these guys are strange dudes. Some people take their kids, they bring their families, and we go into the dark, and these people chase us with weapons and all different kinds of stuff. And I want to take a deeper look into that because nobody really has.
So true. Well, I kind of like that concept.
Houses, loving ghosts, the occult, horror movies, anything creepy.
You love the occult? You worship the occult?
Yeah, I'm a Satan worshiper, and I have your life in my hands right now. Another big thing, at least with haunted houses, and why
Keep one eye on your ass.
I'm so big into it too, is that I was 7 years old, and my parents really didn't censor all that much. They let me watch R-rated horror films, and watching Freddy and Jason, and I used to go to the haunted houses. We went to a place called Spook Forest.
It's a fine line between lit and didn't know. I'm just saying.
The whole forest was strobe lights, and I was absolutely terrified. I was walking through, and this guy jumped down from this tree, and he grabbed me, because back when you could touch, when you could just, touch anybody you wanted to, he grabbed me, and I screamed, and I punched him right in the stomach. And I don't know what it is from there, just the adrenaline of that, it hooked me. I was all in it from that point, and here we are now. There it is.
So what part of the thrill got you? The fact that you was able to punch the man, or that he grabbed you? I'm just saying, either way, that wasn't healthy.
What do you not understand about zombies?
I want to know everything about zombies.
Like how to kill them?
So, well, first of all, aren't there a bunch of different ways to kill zombies?
Yeah, there's a whole blow their head off.
That's the only way you can kill zombies.
That's one way.
Decapitate them, you have to shoot them in the head.
Shoot him in the head. There you go.
What is
Now, do y'all got a pistol?
A reanimated. They're undead.
They're the undead.
They're undead. They have no soul.
But at one point in time, they were human beings. Do you think that brains are high in protein and low in fat?
What?
No, but what else is high in protein?
Shut up. Alright, so here we are at Zombie Manor.
All right, Zombie Manor.
What is your role here at Zombie Manor?
Well, Dean always said I'm kind of his right-hand man, so I just...
Patrick and Greg.
When you say does my dirty work...
They work at Zombie Manor.
What is that? Exactly.
We need someone to disappear.
So what happens when you get kind of like rough and rowdy crowds in front of you?
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
ever have any trouble
Oh, yeah.
people?
Sure.
Pretty much, you'll always find one in every group. Sometimes more than one a night.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might get lucky, not have anybody that'll be a crack starter, so to speak.
Right. How do you handle it?
My attorneys are not allowed to discuss it. Litigation has been...
We've heard of people trying to make it real.
Well, that's not like he had a fight with somebody.
People doing things like that.
Yeah.
Supposedly hiring, actual murderers or something to work in their haunts, things like that. It's all talk sometimes. You don't know what's
A lot of it's marketing.
Actually,
But with, as far as that goes, I mean, we'll get a, what's called a scent that smells...
Alright, these zombies are getting restless. We need you to make up wardrobe.
honey, in this world, what is going on in this town?
You know how zombies are. No rest for the weary. And the Denver people too once, so they need some wrangling. We need you.
Alright, sounds good.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
There's a little bit of time. You'll get to meet Dirty Aaron. I'm sure Dirty Aaron could around here somewhere. So.
Dirty Early Theater. I like it.
Did he think it was real murderers and real horses? Maybe I'm just overanalyzing it, but that was pretty weird. I don't really believe in this stuff, but I think he's going to say something.
He came right in. Everybody was talking about all the other shit.
He was going to say something. It was just really weird.
That's what I mean. He came right in when the guy started going into the body parts, and he said something about the scent. So using body sense.
So is it body sense where you they're made to smell like body parts, or they can smell when it's a body part? What does that mean?
I don't know. I think we're trying to get some...
Remember, his attorney said he can't speak because he's in litigation.
Yeah, I'm Dean Jarnick. I'm with Zombie Manor. What we have here is a little bit of an original and very unique
Who is
experience.
that?
What we try to accomplish
Dean,
in our space.
the Zombie Manor
It's a 6,000
owner.
square foot warehouse, which basically consists of a zombie experience. We don't do Freddy, we don't do Michael, chainsaws, clowns, aliens. I love all that stuff, but you can see that in a lot. You can see that in a lot of shows across the country. So what we try and do is just sort of sprawl this little layered zombie story throughout the attraction.
Well, at least they don't touch you, and it's just zombies. I get it. Oh,
Fortunately, we've got a great group. They are school teachers and lawyers and special effects artists. They are special forces military people. They're dental hygienists. They are web designers. We've got a wide walk of life.
So they just volunteer their time because they love Halloween.
It's like riding a roller coaster.
Got it.
It's got a lot of highs and lows and twists and turns. But for a actor in a haunted house, it is nothing, no bigger rush than getting a great scare. And it could be the biggest, baddest guy in
so
class
the
that comes
houses
through,
that October built is the name of the haunted house they're gonna go to? Because that is catchy. I will say that.
But then we'll go into the second run through and we'll do coverage with that camera of things that are around.
Did you look at that? That's creepy, Scott. Zombie man.
You should buy a shirt like
What's creepy about it? It's just the
Have
moon.
you seen my titties?
No,
Exactly, they don't exist.
It's literally
I'm
just the
real naughty.
moon with some
It's like
clouds.
the horror film where
Like,
you take the bra and they go like
on normal clear night,
to put it on.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
what?
what was that, wrong turn?
You'll live to the end, Randy.
Yes, because I don't have the big
There
boobs.
you go. You'll live.
There is something good about not having big boobs.
you're not gonna die.
Those houses.
Really? That's your time is going.
She got scared with this guy talking.
That's what scares me.
Sound like you still gonna die to me. Big boobs or not, you know what I'm saying?
And,
Joe Titus, a scare actor.
People here at Halloween.
Never really saw.
What's your real job?
I worked for 19 company.
What got you started doing all this?
He's in IT. I could see that.
17 years ago.
I've worked off and on, and this is like my favorite. So
Really? Wow.
8 years? Wow. He's committed.
it's fine.
Yeah.
My favorite found footage movies are As Above, So Below, Hill House, Paranormal Activity 3, Grave Encounters, and Gloverville. Oh, okay. I don't even think I have a top 5. I just enjoy them for what they are. Now they got me. They got me. She is committed to that role. They be committed to their roles in them haunted houses, honey. Yeah, this is definitely back in the day because I don't know when the rules changed. I guess they changed after we went through Corona. But now they can't even get that close to you. They can't touch you. They can chase you, but they can't get close to you. Like how they used to get all in your face, like like that. They don't do that no more. Yeah, out of hand, expand your selection and collection of found footage movies. Now after this one, we won't be getting into any more found footage until the summer because we'll be diving into Pumpkinhead, which is like 4 movies, and then once we finish Pumpkinhead, we'll start Hellraiser. So, but by the time we start Hellraiser, if you're not familiar, the next found footage movie that we are going to be checking out, unless one comes out new or whatever, will be Lake Mungo. So go check that movie out because I don't know anything about it. Don't spoil it for me, but I'm just giving you a heads up. That's the next one that we'll be getting into after we finish these 2. Unless somebody drops me a recommendation in between that time that I can fit in. But that's the schedule coming up so far.
Same time, Cletus! Oh,
Who? Hold on.
you guys. I'm not kidding. I don't know if I can do all of these. I mean, if they're worse than this. Oh my god. Oh god.
I only been to 200 houses and I ran through the entire ones because I just was. I didn't want to go to jail for having reflexes and punching somebody that's doing their job. So I just I ran through the entire thing. The first haunted house I ever went to was back in my hometown, not here in Florida because I'm not originally from here, but anyway, back in my hometown, I went to the House of Horrors.
Yeah.
And at that time, this is how long ago this was, Texas Chainsaw had just first started being remade. I think they had already had the Jessica Biel version out, and they had started doing the other versions. Anyway, when I remember when you got into the room with the Texas Chainsaw Man, which I despised because the man had a real chainsaw. From what I could see, because I smelt the gasoline. So, I'm just saying, had to have been a real freaking chainsaw that this man just bust out of the freaking room. Like, he busts through a door, and he would just like, he won't point it at nobody. He whirls it around in the air. I remember this distinctly. And for some reason, he decided to come between me and my friend because he goes down the wall with it. I was so mad. I wanted to kick the shit out of him. And I was like, you know what? I just scooted down to make sure he didn't injure me. Yeah. And then I ran through. And the only thing about that House of Horrors is I'm originally from a Bible Belt state, so the House of Horror ended because that year that I went, the Temptation of Christ by Mel Gibson had just came out, and it was a big thing, you know what I mean? So at the end of the haunted house, you go into
What did he see when he
Christian stuff. And so, you know, which I guess is smart because it calms the person down from what they just went through. I don't know, but it was just weird because the transition was the horrors of drunk driving, and then from there it went into the whole Temptation of Christ thing, and then you went through the stables and the birth of Jesus, and then after that it was like you reached the end of the tour, and they gave out Christian pamphlets with cookies and cranberry juice. I will never forget that. That was my first haunted house experience. After that, I remember going on a haunted hayride, which was fun. That was fun because you kept moving. Like, they would stop, but right when the monsters would come out, like Jason and them, they would take off. So I liked that. And I'm glad I lived through that because some fool took advantage of that and ended up doing something horrible, and they had to stop doing haunted hayrides, and they never started it back. That's how bad it was. But you can look it up if you want to about haunted hayrides that go wrong with people that decide they want to harm people. So anyway, that happened. And my second haunted house was here in Florida, in Orlando, and that one was pretty decent because they was like high budget with it, but I ran straight through it. So
I saw blood entrails coming after him, and he runs up and tries to bite you. I think that was pretty unique.
So how do you find people?
You know, a lot of people are word of mouth, and a lot of people have.
Now that I'm surprised they still do is put clowns in haunted houses, because most of the time they don't put them in there because people really fear clowns, and for some reason that poor person who dresses up like the clown always get beat up or punched in the face. So yeah.
That is true. Currently we do not do a background check, but we're looking into doing that in the future.
What's your 9-to-5 job?
I work in a call center.
Yeah, do you have any tricks or anything like that as far as scaring people?
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
This is
I
giving
learned
me
from
very
horror
much
movies,
Blair Witch
and,
Project.
It's 100% the most important thing you learn from horror movies. How to,
I don't really
stalk
remember the
people,
movie, but
Granny
I
Friday the
remember
13th
how they
came
was
out on
interviewing
VHS,
people a
and
lot
becoming my gateway drug to horror, you know, I wouldn't have that.
about the Blair
What's the
Witch.
best part about your job?
But this is a good concept. I like
I'm
this.
not me for 5 hours a day. And if I can get out of
Because then it kind of puts a normal face to the haunted house community. You know what I mean?
I can do whatever
Congium Haunted Asylum is a good
all
film.
that pent up aggression
Congium Haunted Asylum
you know, be as vicious
is a
and mean
good
as
film.
I can towards
Okay.
anybody to scare them.
I'm going to have to
How
check
do
that
you
out.
make this whole thing real so that it's believable for the people coming into the house?
Well, they're coming out here, and
I could try to put that
you want to make it
on
so
the schedule for next
they're
month.
not going to escape, right? I mean, that's the thing. We don't want them to escape. If I were a zombie and they came out here, my goal is to eat their brains and survive, right? And their goal is to not make it out, or try to make it out if they can, and they're coming out here, and it's going to be their last visit anywhere.
Come on out, little boy.
Oh no, don't taunt people while they're in the porta potty. That's messed up. And it's a clown. Now somebody came out busting. Bow, bow, bow. Here it is on the news. Live. On Channel 10, late night news. Clown is unfortunately murdered at haunted house attraction. Because you're scaring people in the bathroom.
How do you go about getting Thrillvania out there to the public?
Well, this is a really easy.
Thrillvania? Oh, I like that name. Is this real attractions? So we're not at Zombie Manor anymore. We're at Thrillvania.
This is one of the scariest haunts in the country.
You also have a website. What's
Dracula.
the
I have a website called hauntedhouse.com. It's the #1 haunted house directory website in the world. We get about 2 million unique visitors in October looking for haunted houses to go to.
Oh wow! So you're the information source of all the haunted
Exactly.
houses.
If you want to find a haunted house to go to, we have about
A real haunted house?
listed on the
Oh
site.
no, you don't need to go nowhere where the real spirits is floating around, babe. You leave that be. Oh, that was
How did you get
fire.
started?
Literally.
Years ago, I was on the road with the Stones and the Who doing merchandise, and I drove by a haunted house, and there were thousands.
Is this Louisiana?
National Retail Federation does a poll, and they say
Now listen.
21% of the people 18 and older.
That's around my stomping grounds, my neck of the woods where I was raised.
Haunted houses. When I first got started, in the
Don't go
business,
messing
I
around,
just
okay?
read P.T. Barnum
Like,
book.
for real.
And what he had done in New York City, he had his.
We got a saying around here, them neck of the woods. You go looking, you will definitely find the fuck out. Okay? I'm just saying, just don't do it. If you ain't ready, don't do it.
In Phoenix, in rush hour, caused gridlock, and we were on every news channel, front page of the newspaper, got us to a great start. There's a lot of them. There's some extreme haunted houses.
I like that. At the top of their haunted house, fire just shoots out. I like that.
It wouldn't be my kind of haunted house, but there's one in New York City where you have to go through alone, and they actually gag and bind you and stuff and sit you in a room for like 5 minutes with a. I mean, it's first thing they do is give you a shot of whiskey. Then they put you in a chair and they zip tie you to the chair and they put a gag in your mouth and they cover you with, and they just leave you sitting there for 5 minutes. And then you walk through different. I mean,
is that legal?
They get away with
It probably is because you signed a waiver with your dumb asses. You have to sign a waiver to do that.
Yeah, I didn't go. I have a friend who went. He said there's a room that he went in that it was blocked and it was just a guy in a bathrobe with nothing on in his bathroom. Full frontal, the whole bit.
That is horror.
He had to get the key from the guy to get out of it. I mean, he just said it was just totally and absolutely ridiculous. I mean,
That is awful. Just to scare some, like that's real life scary. Cause what? That's trauma.
So how'd you guys like Thrillvania? was okay, but it was too scary for me.
It was good.
Yeah?
It was a good little scare.
Have you been to any other houses this season? Yeah, Terraplex. Awesome.
Blue skeleton.
Terraplex,
They're bomb.
Blue Skeleton.
The scariest thing I've ever seen. They're waiting in.
Really?
The scariest thing is when the walls open up and they come out from the walls and you don't even see them because they look like the walls.
I plugged my ears the entire time because she kept shoving me in front, and I was just like,
Oh, yeah, they have to.
yeah, because that's not the scary little chainsaw.
That's what I'm looking for. This lady, she wants the, oh, scary. Oh my god. Nah, we want the real stuff, the faces of that stuff. It's all blood dashing everywhere. I was like, oh my gosh. It's like, get me out of this damn place.
Dude, you look like
Welcome to
what's that? What's that singer's name? Something Michaels. He sings that song every road. I don't know, but anyway, it's alright. Why they got them glasses on? Oh. That would make me dizzy. Walking through the attraction where the wall is turning, and you, oh, I hate that. Did he just fall? Mikey, are you drunk? Oh, what happened? Oh, that's too much. I can't see the how the intensity is rising to each haunted house they visit. Oh, I would lose my mind. Oh, I would lose my mind. I hate it. I hate it. The optical illusion doors with the colors. So it's like you really don't know which way is an exit. Oh, I hate that. They put those in fun houses though. Always when I get to that part, I just put my hands out so I can feel for the wall. And then as soon as I hit a space, I'll, walk through it. Mister, you gotta cut it out.
This place is different. This place is weird because it's almost like a circus.
Yeah. Like a big giant, or not giant, I guess, but amusement park.
I like the feeling. It was like this.
Oh damn, he left dude hanging.
Out in the middle of nowhere, and you're waiting in line for an attraction, but yet hundreds of people are all over the place doing their own thing. It was cool. It wasn't like 1,000 people are waiting in line to do the haunted house, and then you're done. It's like you do the haunted house, but then you're still in this like creepy city, and the way that they chase people like all the way out and around, and it's like the whole time you're actually in a giant haunted house with little sections.
Some of those kids.
Well, they know who to mess with.
Their favorite place is what? Sylvania, been there. Cutting Edge, which we'll do tomorrow. But they're saying that blue skeleton.
Yeah. I
don't think you don't have it on the list. We're gonna roll through like someone's fucking backcountry.
We're going to the Guinness Book of World Records.
Longest
haunted house ever. That's
like going to Mall of America. I want to find the places that don't have websites. That's actually probably a good rule to follow.
No, it's not.
How are you gonna find it?
Let's not visit something that don't got no trace of existence. In case you need law enforcement. That'd be like
Halloween, that's part of it.
going to the old man house at the end of the block or the dead end and being like, yeah, y'all ain't go down there to his house, it's haunted. What the fuck? What? No.
I'm fine, but we gotta get some sleep. It's been a long night. Fuck you. Alright.
I was up. It's about 3:45 in the morning. I'm up editing right now. There's our driver / cameraman Jeff. He's out. We have Bobby's laying in this little tiny bed. There's just Zach's leg. There's Brady. But Brady, you know, I off sleeping.
Well, that was very gentleman. Like, they gave her the biggest bed.
Sound guy / navigator and filming all the same.
Hey, what? Look, they got a real sign. That sign looks permanent.
Cutting Edge. Oh, wow.
So we are here at Cutting Edge.
Is that a gargoyle?
World record for the longest walk-through haunted house. And all we have to do is just wait for the sun to go down, and then we're going to go inside to be scared for a full hour.
Hour?
Could you maybe tell us what your exact, I guess, quote-unquote title would be here?
I'm a co-creator.
Co-creator. Wow. Okay. And how long have you been working?
20 years.
Could you tell us what, I guess, Cutting Edge is now for?
Well, we just kept building. We loved building sets and adding onto our show, and it just became this monster, so to speak. One day we heard there was a Guinness World Record for it, and it had been going on for years. We had no idea. We thought, we should have those guys out to measure our place because it's pretty big. And sure enough, it ended up winning the record for us.
What happens, like, in the off-season, I guess, for you guys?
There's really not an off-season anymore. I mean, we take a little time down around the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, but, we start back, a crew of us start back in January.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
So what are you doing in January? October's so many odd months away.
Yeah, it takes about 10 months to put this event together.
We're seeing that there's also like a trend.
Damn.
Trying to make things small.
It take 10 months to assemble it?
And everything like that, to the point where even we were talking like people using like real bodies and real blood and all of that gore stuff. Right? Feel that you need to go there or anything like that, or have you heard of that?
I've heard of that, and it's definitely not our style. I believe kids and all of us have been so inundated with that through movies and through media that, blood and gore and all that it isn't really necessary. I mean, we're all, we don't see it anymore anyway, right? So, we can keep ourselves Disney-esque, and we can use things that pull your senses away from you, and we don't have to use all the cheap parlor tricks that I think people, resort to. There's a trend, though, in a lot of haunted houses to start touching now. That's kind of a new haunted house trend. To do the whole,
it won't last.
You come in, we can touch you kind of thing.
Do they have to? I mean, are there any regulations? Because I know that they were saying that you guys don't touch here, right?
Right. No, not necessarily, but it's not part of our, our shtick where we're not going to touch it. It works in some places. Haunted houses are like movies, right? Every director is going to have a different way he wants to direct and have his movie feel and sound and work.
Can you first start off letting us know how long you've worked here?
About 17, 18 years. I've been doing haunted houses since about 88, 89.
How far do you go to scare people?
I know he lying.
They won't let us touch him or bash him over the head.
He been doing haunted houses since 88, 89. I would give him, okay, let's say you were...
How far do people drive from? How far?
We have a group that come from, every year that come from New York.
Okay, let's say he was in his... He was 18.
I think it's Minnesota.
Thank you, Adhan. Let's say he was 18 at that time, in 88.
And there was I guess a thing that a radio station was doing where it was kind of like if you got through the maze, then you would win a monetary prize.
This is in 2011.
There, somehow you couldn't get through or something like that, like trapdoors.
He would be 50-some years old, and this man looks like he every bit of...
And it's roughly about a 20,000
at the oldest, maybe 40, 41. I mean, he don't look. He don't look like he been doing it since '88. I'm just saying. He lying.
Give them, I think it's like 5 or 6 minutes to go through it. We took the top times, call them back out. We changed the maze up, and have them go through it again. And then whoever makes it out, then I think it's like a trip to Cancun or something like that.
Is there like a Halloween regulation board or something like that?
Not really.
So pretty much people can just do whatever they want until they get busted, right?
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, until they cross the line and someone actually kind of freaks out. I heard of House of Shock in New Orleans doing a lot of weird, crazy stuff, but I have never been to one that really does that. Thank goodness. That's invading my territorial bubble. I tend to freak out and start trying to tie me up. I grew up with 3 sisters. They always tied me up and did things to me, and I wouldn't go for that.
We wanted to show you a little bit of what cutting edge looks like in the daytime hours. Got a nice little Ghostbuster hearse, and see the fog is rolling through. And I mean, as you can see, like everybody's already lining up. We're here tonight. It's going to be one of the craziest nights. We even have a hearse lifted. Only in Texas, I guess, did you get a hearse lifted. On lifts. Is that the correct lingo?
One of the
Not
big
the
high
marching
shoots, they had
band.
scare outs. And one year, I think they had like close to 1,200 scare outs. Well, people walk in the door and I got halfway through and said, I can't do this anymore. I'm out. I want out.
Well, the cutting edge sounds intense.
I am Jeff Camp, Chairman Jeff Camp, DJ here at the Cutting Edge Haunted House in downtown Fort Worth.
Oh, they in Texas.
Now, how many nights are you here?
We've been here since August the 13th when the haunted house opened.
Okay, you're here every single night?
Every night, I'm here out here to play great music for all the people.
Alright, so you just make, some people come here and they stand in line for what, like 3 hours?
Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it.
All right. Woo.
My girlfriend's not as excited. She's sitting in the car right now.
I'm glad that you leave the girl in the car.
What am I gonna do?
You're gonna be scared.
Stuff,
You're gonna be scared without your girlfriend. Go ahead. Try to have fun without your girlfriend.
This is unbelievable.
So what's the deal with Bruce?
I mean, dude, you volunteered that information, so you know. Hey.
Are you fucking kidding me? Blue skeleton?
Yeah, what's the deal? We've heard a lot about this place, but nobody can like really tell us what it's all about.
Have you ever seen a dead person before?
No.
Well, I mean, it looked like they were dead, and they smelled dead, and they felt dead. You walk by one of them, you would touch it, and it's cold. And then, I don't know.
So wait.
So they putting cadavers in their haunted house? Oh, we need to alert the authorities. That is inhumane. No, ma'am.
They're probably not real life bodies.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what that means either, but it shit is fucked up to me. You want to check this place out because it's supposed to be okay.
Alright. Thank you guys for talking to us. Have a good night. Enjoy.
They need to be shut down.
Sure,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Of course, kind of.
Done that before.
What?
Community service.
Community service. As you being in a haunted house.
I did. I actually did. I had to.
Your community service was working in a haunted house. Scaring people. I feel like that would be the opposite of what they want you to do.
That wasn't his community service. The haunted house just accepted his service, accepted him to work there for his service. That's what that was.
Church guys work in the haunted house?
Yeah, because you don't know what they've done.
No. You guys are coming with me on that.
Oh, the flashing light. It don't bother me, but they got the camera close up to these people's faces. That's the part that's bothering me. Why would they have a Jurassic Park T-Rex in the... Oh wow, I didn't even see that bunny. Girl, you need to go freshen up your makeup. Your sweat got you streaking.
What are you gonna ask the cremator?
Well, everyone's led us to believe that these people are using real bodies, people using real body parts.
Yeah.
The whole thing, the cremation process makes sense. Those are bodies that'll never be found again, never have to be used again.
It doesn't matter though. I'm sure somebody's family still paid for a funeral procession.
Think they'll throw us out?
And if they didn't, the city did. Like, come on now, don't do that. That's just no. I hope all the souls of them people haunt the shit out of the people who decided to open it. Like all the owners and employees. Yeah. That's crazy, yo. Let them people that's why it's a saying of rest in peace. Bury the dead, my dude. Let them people go.
Tell us what you're about to do. I am gonna go in here and I'm gonna ask them.
So is this the blue skeleton?
I'm gonna tell them that we're doing a documentary. And I'm assuming that they are going to assume we're doing a documentary about the cremation process or death or dying. And really, I'm just going in to see if we can talk to them about if people use dead bodies in haunted houses. So, this is Bobby's.
Well, if they admit to that, that means they would also be incriminating themselves, right? Because
back on track once this is over.
It'll be interesting regardless.
It can't just be what?
This is gonna be awesome.
No. We'll kill it. It'll be like we're crashing the park.
Hey, make sure there's not like a funeral going on. Okay.
Because even people who sign permission, like the family members or whatever, or even the state, like for medical reasons, as a cadaver, you don't get those bodies from the funeral home.
Legally, you can't do anything unless the director.
Just saying.
No one can talk to us?
She said she would talk to us, but not on camera.
You didn't tell her that it's a haunted house documentary. You wanted to know if they sell their bodies to
That
local attractions.
So,
listen, just.
So this lady's really gonna admit to this shit?
Tonight. We can move Terraplex. We have to do it tonight. He's an understudy for like Wizard of Oz is all over the United States. He's in Odessa. It's 5 hours from here.
Odessa, Texas. Woo!
That's the entire night. We're gonna interview one person in an entire day and night.
Back me up.
Zach, this is the best scare actor we're gonna have this entire trip. I guarantee it. This guy is off the charts.
Get it next week.
Like we can't.
I'm with him. Why would you drive 5 hours to go see one person?
Jess worked with him before, and he's absolutely packed. It's October, but he said, "Oh, you got an interview. We have an hour interview with him."
We have too much stuff to do.
Okay, I know we keep changing everything, but just call them and ask if we can move it. I'll double up on the nights. It's fine. If they stay open till 2, we can double up one of the nights.
There's no.
Just try it.
There's nothing. Just try it.
I mean, I'll call him, but if he can't move it, we're not veering off schedule. We can't miss.
Or we're gonna take a team vote.
Terraplex is a place and 10 scare actors.
Jess worked with him before.
So we'll call him and see if they can move it.
Wicked witch, wicked witch, wicked witch.
Do you think that things have ever been taken too far in the haunted house?
Taken too far in terms of
Scaring people or...
Sometimes the haunted house industry can take things a little too far just to get a scare or the benefit of a scare, which I don't really approve, but I also stay away from the decision makers who make those decisions.
Do you think that maybe you have a stopping point when it comes to scaring people too much?
A stopping point. I have been asked, and I have done many different things over the years. There were a couple scare actors that actually did take it to another level. Not often, but there were a couple. They wouldn't come to Spooky House or any of the haunted houses I've ever done in character, but they would leave as the character. And if they had done something the previous night that they liked about that character, they would actually embellish on that, and they would live it overnight and come back even worse than it was before. So there were some that, not many, but there were a couple.
That sounds obsessive and mentally unhealthy.
It's actually very sad that when there was a scare actor that was employed, that he was a very good actor, had a very good reputation, was friends with a lot in the camp, and I actually worked with him for about a month in my area, and he was a substitute actor for another actor that I had, and he was always reliable, and he was a great younger individual. He was about 19, 20, and he ended up not being able to come back one season because he slashed his whole entire family, father, mother, sister, in real life, and that shocked us for one entire season. All of us were just devastated that someone who had been employed at the park could take their character to another level. That was actually.
Well, honey, mental illness is real. I mean, hello.
I was very wary of actors after that.
Deceased people could be anybody.
It could be anybody. They could be your brother. It could be your cousin. It could be your employee. You have no idea. And I would never have known if that individual was capable of doing what he did to his family. All of them. Unbelievable.
7:30 in the morning. Everyone's still asleep inside. Jeff and I had kind of a cool night. We ended up doing as much research as we could to try to find out who and if it was factual about that killer's spooky house in 2006. And it turns out it is true. We found his name. He's in prison, which I would really like to go and interview him.
Can we punch him?
I'm sure Gestapo Zach in there is not going to like that.
What is your fascination with doing dumb shit? You want to go to the prison and interview this man?
I actually found his blog. He's on MySpace. His profile's still on MySpace because it was 2006 and no one took it down. And we found a bunch of different quotes. He said, "I want to drown the world in blood."
And you want to go interview him?
A blog we found that he actually wrote. Let me read it to you first for the impact. Sunday, hung out with Neil and Maury, had fun. Later, hung out with Sam. Saw her prom dress. It's red. Ha, nice though. Performed perfect 180-degree skid in Mo's car. Went home, happy. Ate dinner with family, sad. Killed family, happy. Wrote live journal entry. Realized still writing live journal entry. Stopped. He ho-hummed, literally hacking up his entire family. He was 19 years old when he did it. I don't know. I'm just still kind of shocked it happened. I thought it might have just been, urban legend type of thing, but it's not.
Yeah, you're stupid.
Google it, you can find it. It is very real. So real, in fact, I have his name. His name is Brandon Menard. It is in Northridge, and he's the one who literally went home and killed his family.
Yo! Let's go. You already got coffees, got breakfast. No, dude, get up. We got a long fucking way to go. Randy, you decent?
Yeah,
Those are straight from his blog.
Fuck off, brain, or I'll stab you with a Q-tip. Yeah, so I'm just wanting to stab people with sharp, rusty objects for some reason because I just kill. Yeah, take that keyboard.
Read that one.
So
You really setting these characters up for me to want to see them die for some reason. I just think like that.
By going to Magic Mountain with some good friends.
To go off the rails like this,
free,
bro, yeah.
So yeah, if we don't go, I'm gonna kill my family just for kicks.
Told you, enough to wake you up. There's reason to wake you up. That's still live, still on his MySpace. Pretty fucked up. And that's the dude walking around with a latex mask.
Alrighty, so we're here at Daryl's place. He's the owner of Satan's Hollow, where haunting is a family business. And so, as you can see, they like to kind of build their own sets, starting off with a big old pile of wood. And this over here is what is going to be the next big
You can tell
thing
that star
they've
really
got
live
going.
there.
It's a secret. He won't tell us what it is, but I'm thinking it might be scary.
What we do is we make the scares legitimate, and we make it as frightening as possible. We don't want a carnival attraction. We don't want cotton candy and clowns running around. We want it to scare you from exactly what the core of a human fear is, and that's our whole goal. We might take an extra step to definitely frighten you and make you piss your pants maybe.
We heard that when your father passed away last year, you had a unique way of, I guess, paying tribute to him. And so if you don't mind us asking, would you mind telling us about that?
No, not at all. What we did is, my father, he loved this. I mean, this was his life, basically. I mean, every year, come Halloween time, the months leading up and the months afterwards, it was always about the haunted house, and it was always about the attraction. And this is what he lived, basically. And he instilled that in me from a young age. And so what I wanted to do to basically, pay him as much respect as I possibly could for all the hard work and dedication he put into this is, much like the Knicks do with their Irish wakes. Basically, we displayed his body, but in a kind of a haunted attraction way. Mm-hmm. And I think he would have loved it. I mean, he never personally asked me for that, but I thought that would be a good way to pay him his respects and do it in a way where we could have people come and see him one last time, but also maybe kind of give him a little bit of the willies. And I'll say that people get more creative than that. They do things that I'll just say that they get creative. There's a guy out there that not just myself, a lot of different haunted houses have used him. He's a pretty good, what I'd say, a good consultant on things like this, and he's got a little bit of a reputation. And he certainly helps me take it a step further, but I know that he has a reputation also for helping other folks do some things that I wouldn't want to do here.
Thank you so much for having us.
Well, let's not run into him. He sounds like a lunatic.
So, I know that you were saying something about that component. It would really help us out if I could maybe get the guy's phone number. Of course, I would, not have it coming back to you at all, or... All right, hurry before he comes back out here. So as I was taking his mic off, I got that number. Yeah, that number. Yeah. Wait, off.
All right, 6921. It's on this road. Right there. Oh, there it is. Wow, this is fucking photo.
Oh, we get Terrorplex.
What's that? Yeah.
That movie is so fucked up.
I spit on your grave.
This is what we want. This is real backwards.
Oh, I think I remember that movie. About the lady at the lake.
Wow.
So I guess you just give us a little walking tour.
Okay, our building, we've got a lot of
that's a nice looking mural.
And surgical equipment, embalming equipment.
Van Helsing House of Wax.
All real.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so a lot of that stuff they say has got a, an attachment to, particular spirits. And
so how do you choose, do you get a lot of stuff that are real from, real mortuary?
Well, we try to keep a lot of stuff as authentic as possible. Like, even when you get to the House of Wax, even the silk flowers came from the mortuary. And we're one of the few haunted houses, or actually the only one that I know of, that actually has real human remains inside the haunted house.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, there really is. I'll show you. Inside the House of Wax, there's actually real human remains inside the haunted house.
So wait, does that mean that they're real human beings inside the haunted house?
There are parts of real human beings inside the haunted house.
So at one point in time, that was a real person?
We wanted to go a step further instead of decorating with just plastic skeletons.
Ooh,
and parts and stuff like that. So we went a step further, and we actually have 2 human body parts inside the haunted house.
Wow.
So that's anybody anywhere could be using
Yeah.
body parts.
As a matter of fact, y'all are probably familiar with the urban legend of the haunted house in California that had the gunslinger's body on display, and they didn't know it was real.
No, I didn't know.
You didn't know about that?
Wow.
Okay, so what's that story?
In the 70s, there was a haunted house in California, and it actually had what they thought was a wax figure. It came from a wax museum. And it was a gunslinger who had died, and he'd been put on display, and over the years he started to deteriorate. And they took the body and they coated it in wax. And it was inside the haunted house, and they didn't know it was real. And then they were doing an episode of $6 Million Man, and one of the cameramen backed into it, and when he backed into it, he broke the hand off. And so when they went to put the hand back on, they found out the hand was real.
We also talked to the guy.
That's crazy, yo.
Right.
And he was telling us about a place in New York that I guess like you get a shot of whiskey, you get tied up, you get blindfolded.
I thought all that happened after the haunted house.
But I mean, we were hearing some crazy things like
a lot of that
people
is
using real bodies and stuff like that. I mean, what is kind of crazy?
A lot of that is the crowd that we cater to is becoming more sophisticated. So it takes a lot more to really impress people and to really, wow them. And so everybody's trying to find their little niche.
It just seems like
He's so
everybody's
goofy.
kind of trying to one-up each other and make it more real and more real and more real. And it's like...
But, I mean, you still have to draw a line. I don't care.
You get to a certain point, and I joke about it every year. I say, we're to the point where we're almost to the point where we're going to cuss these people and gang rape them. And it gets to the point where, and we get people that are, I want hardcore. Don't hold back. I want you to touch me. I want you to cuss me. I want you to push me. I want you to shove me, yell at me.
Right.
And, it's like horror. There was a phase.
So they want to be in an actual scary movie.
They had all the exploitive horror films.
Oh,
and it's
child.
gotten to the point now to where people are wanting that level of exploitation in the haunted house.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, there's been a big issue in the haunted house industry that they're starting to do horror/porn shows where they have topless actors in the haunted houses.
Shut up.
And a lot of these haunted houses.
And what is that doing?
Starting to convert over into the more extreme.
How you gonna get turned on and be scared at the same time?
Phase out a lot of the traditional stuff and starting to go into this extreme stuff. If I've got a group of 6
humans,
21-year-old males, and a guy comes up to me and tugs on my sleeve and he says, "Hey, I want it hardcore."
Yeah.
We'll clear the house out and there's nobody else in there.
Yeah, slip a Ritalin in his drink. What?
Nobody else is going to experience what they experience. We'll run them through there. I mean, I'll tell the guy, I'll do everything short of kill you to scare the crap out of you. And they're like, that's what we want. That's what we want. And I'll go in there and we'll tear them up. An interesting side note.
That's crazy.
In here that are real and they do work.
Mind you, we do have less than 30 minutes left, so.
Have you had anybody actually grab the real chainsaw?
Actually, I have done tours with the chain on the chainsaw. I'll leave it at that.
How do you find all your scare actors?
A few of them come through social networking, some from MySpace, Facebook, all those kind of deals. I have a few ex-students, once they graduate high school, they come work for me, and then they recruit some of their friends.
It seems like everybody's kind of going for that whole real thing these days.
I won't touch the horse, but I feel like the Headless Horseman would try to kill me if I touched his horse.
They've been just throwing out a bunch of different places. I mean, like Satan's Hollow or like Blue Skeleton, like all
Yo,
these
I need to do
houses
some
where they're
research.
just-
Hold on.
Where it's
Oh no, hello.
It's all about the real
I think I can do it here.
factor,
Hold on.
using real blood, real bodies.
I don't know what the hell I'm watching.
Is present now in haunted houses.
Yeah, you find two different kinds of haunts. You either find extremely high detailed, heavily actor oriented, or you find extremely gory. We're down here in the Bible Belt, down the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Right.
So I've been to haunts in Columbus, Ohio, and Detroit, Michigan, and Kansas City, and St. Louis, some of the biggest haunts in the country, and they do things there that are over the top and extreme that we can never get away with down here. Can you describe some of that?
That's true. I told y'all in Bible Belt.
No rating on this.
If you,
Okay, let me know. I don't want to miss my stream. Oh, damn.
Walk in the first room, and the guy brings about 10 people in. And he's got this megaphone, and this is real loud music playing. He's, have a fucking good time. If you're having a fucking good time, get the fuck out of here. And for 5 minutes, all he did was fuck it for 5 minutes. And then he goes, once you get to go around the corner, this guy's gonna blow his fucking brains out. So we go around the corner, the first room, and it's an old shack. He pulls a shotgun, stabs his mouth, and there's a door, a window behind him to the house. It's plexiglass, and he pulls his shotgun and explodes, and the guy's brains splatters all this window over there. And that's what's going on.
Is this a real guy?
You know, the stuff was coming from behind glass from the inside, and it looks like he shot his brains out. So
That's crazy, y'all. Let me see.
So as you're walking through all these rooms, it's extremely detailed.
Are y'all still with me?
It's in a big giant, like 25,000 square foot. Looks like a big giant red barn. So as we're going through, you come to another room where there's this pregnant girl sitting up on a table, and she's getting ready to have a baby.
Oh,
and this
okay.
guy takes a sledgehammer and he smashes her in the belly, and this baby pops out from her crotch and shoots across the room and hits the wall. When it hits the wall, blood's dripping down everywhere. That was another scene. Another scene is a guy's laying on he's getting a proctology checkup, and he's laying down with his rear end stick up in the air, and they take this drill and they drill it into
Cause y'all, I don't know if I'm really watching a scary movie or if this is like a real.
Stuff starts spurting out as the drill's going in and out of his rear, and then at the very end, they piled all these groups into this room that was maybe 30 foot by 30 foot square, and they had a stage up there. And
I'm a
chair, and a guy behind him.
I'm gonna be mad, y'all.
And he was, cussing at us, yelling at us, taunting us, and they wanted to see if they wanted to split this guy in half with a chainsaw. So somehow this guy.
Hold on, let me just pause. Let me pause. What?
Stuff like that.
I can't find no difference. Okay, you know what? Let's not do this. I'm wasting time. Let's just continue with the film. Cause I was okay.
Really? Oh yeah, and a lot of these haunted houses
Okay, we
up
watched
north are
that.
the ones that are starting to convert.
Cause here's the thing, I was starting to get worried that this was just gonna be a strictly documentary, nothing scary about it. And the 2014 version is the version we should be watching. But I think we have
a forum chat room for haunted house owners, and there was
I think we okay.
A younger kid, maybe 16, 17, 18, that was in a scene where it was a hanging scene, and he had replaced the breakaway noose that was in the scene with his own, and he slipped or something. I mean, I don't want to give all the details because I may not be exact, but he accidentally hung himself, and it was part of the show, but because he tried to take it over the top and make it look more realistic, he ended up hanging himself, and by the time they were able to take care of the situation, he was already dead.
This was like in a haunted house?
This was in a haunted house while the haunted house was open.
Foreboding Mockingbird Lane.
Seriously?
Was bats or birds?
Just answer my question, like we're talking about the witch.
No, and I'd say, you're a buffoon. What have you been doing the past 2 days while we sit here and interview these people?
What do you think? What do you think this guy was saying?
What do I think is we're off track? This is not the documentary anymore. The documentary is following these people. I want to go to that prison. I want to.
We're not going to a prison. This is a haunted house documentary. It's not a prison documentary. It's not a documentary about criminals. It's about people that put on haunted houses.
But the guy that was the criminal worked at a haunted house. It all
I know,
goes
but
together.
we're losing focus of the story. That's not what our documentary
I
is.
agree.
There's a better story.
Y'all starting to make this based on that man and what he did versus keeping on task, which is just the haunted house and the workers. It has really nothing to do with that.
His dead dad, he put in his haunted house, a real dead body. That can't be legal.
Lying.
They're not lying. Why? These people have nothing to lie about. You told me that was a Bergfeld? Dude's dad died. It's a fact. That's how we researched him in the first place. He took over there. It's a fact he's dead.
It may be a fact that he's dead, but it doesn't mean that he put him in a haunted house.
Who's to say anything?
These people, a lot of them are sketchy. I wouldn't believe a word out of their mouth. They're characters. They're just doing. They're saying what they need to say.
Alright, so let's prove it.
I don't know what you're even proposing.
I'll tell you what I'm proposing. The next place we go, I want to take a cotton swab. They'll never see me do it. And I want to swab some of their exhibits. I'll get blood on there and we'll send it to a lab.
You want a cotton swab their exhibits?
Yes.
For what? The corn syrup?
Why do you think this? I don't know.
This house has.
The point is randomness. The point is that anyone at any time could have seen a dead body in a haunted house. No one knows. That's why the morgue thing. I want to go to a morgue as well. I'm going to keep adding things for you to pay for because they make the movie better.
Oh shit, let's go. You agree this is a waste of time, don't you, Jeff?
I'm just so funny where it is.
Men?
Did you get a black
Swabbing time, son.
Did you get a black light? Check for blood splatter.
That's a fantastic idea. I do want to get a black light.
And then what are you gonna do if you discover this
What
magnum?
harm is done? We're going through the same exact haunted house, and all I'm doing is this. Swab, a little cotton swab, a little sample.
Idiot. He's just an idiot. Conspiracy theory mastermind. He would go so far as to create his own haunted house, probably, and use the real shit just to perpetuate the myth.
Riveted by your face washing.
It can't be that interesting.
It's So how's it been?
Let's go now. Hey, Mike said you got a text.
I did.
That's from who I think it is?
It is.
Let me call him.
I'm about to.
I need to call him.
I've talked to every single
I know,
person.
it's fine.
Relax.
I know.
I'm going to call him.
Let me call him and just set this whole thing. I'll give you all the details on it. I just don't want this messed up. I don't, please.
Whatever.
I'll take it, alright? You said the call?
Yes.
Hi. Yeah, this is Zach, the producer. Yeah, how you doing? I'll look your roast tomorrow night.
What did we say? If you could stay on task.
We're on task. Mike's on board now. Brandy's on board. Yes? Not bored. On board. On board for what? For tomorrow night.
I love how Bobby says two people are on board. She says board, but she doesn't even know what it is. And Michael goes,
Oh, they're gonna go to the Blue Skeleton where they keep the real bodies.
And we're going. Simple as that. We told us exactly where to meet. To normal people, they charge about $150, $200. We are not getting charged.
They gonna let you come for free?
Extreme shit. Like
$150 each.
That sounds a little.
And we don't have to pay. That's the point of how good it is. They pick you up.
Sounds too good to be true.
We know the intersection we have to meet, and they pick us up and they take us to an exposed place.
I feel like if you come for free, you have.
It's how it works. That's what we want.
You have no like.
The last half of this trip, we want shady.
Refund rights. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, let's say you go to a store and instead of them charging you for the t-shirt, they say, oh, you could take it. Then when you get home, it doesn't fit. It's ripped. It has a stain on it. And then you're like, you can't even take it back because it was free. You know what I mean?
Ask for any other place. Let's go, guys. Wake up. Today is the day.
So I feel like if they're letting you in this haunted house for free,
we have to honestly hurry. There's another fucking storm coming.
What's gonna be your bargaining to get out of it, or to? It just don't sound.
We're supposed to meet them at an intersection. Like that's like shady. That's like you're gonna get raped one-on-one that you learn in high school. Like don't.
Is there still a chance?
Possible tornado, they said.
Is there still a chance of that?
Yeah, they just said possible tornado.
They interrupted the football game for it.
Bobby, it looks like you lost some of your splinters on the way.
They interrupted the football game to show us where the tornado is going to be.
Oh, that's fun.
So basically, we're going in the tornado.
Sweet.
So it's now turned into Twister Real.
Totally. I am
Sorry, guys, we have
sports adventure.
tornado equipment to help us.
Tornado.
Yeah, we have to only the best.
We can make that shit out of Pepsi cans.
Bobby, are you Bill Paxton?
You're Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I know I'm Philip Seymour Hoffman. I know that's not even a question about who I'd be. Thanks.
Wait,
I'm sure that.
Do you want to be Helen Hunt?
You just didn't like the sound of her last name.
Yeah, the way I said Hunt.
Well, this was worth driving halfway across Texas.
Zach, even you have to be a little excited about this, right?
We passed Vickery, didn't we?
Yep.
Hard, but they left in Vickery right in Tennessee.
Are they gonna make it?
Can't beat this fucking gas price, though.
Oh, I love it. What is it? Like $5 a gallon?
Love it.
40 gallon tank, huh?
This one side.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna tell you something. You have to swear on saying. Mike showed me rough cut on the film, and it pains me to say this, but I think Bob was right. We got something, but do not say anything. But we got something good, and I think the right thing to do is drive to Ohio and New York tonight.
Sure.
Yeah. If you can drive, I need you to drive all the way through. So get some Red Bulls.
We'll go with it right now. Give it 10 Red Bulls.
Yeah. And we're not going to say anything to them. We're just going to wake up and be there.
Just go.
Because I just don't say anything to Bobby. I don't want to hear him bullshitting all night. But we need Mike, Brandy. Everyone needs to be focused. I mean, tonight we came all this way right around the corner, and we're going to an intersection to go to a haunted house. Yeah. So we need to be on point tonight and not mess up tonight, but strap it on. It's going to be
Strap what on? Y'all ain't even got knives.
In the middle of an alley.
They're supposed to wait. I'm sure they're gonna fucking be here.
That's crazy how the human mind works, where they know and aware that they're going somewhere sketchy, but they don't think nothing's gonna happen to them.
These are the different extreme ones.
Like,
we get a chance to do Detroit.
that's weird.
They said they're gonna be here. They'll be here. He said we'll know. He said we'll know when they're there. That sounds comfortable.
I know. What if this is just like one big scam or something?
It's not a fucking scam. They'll be here. I don't know what we're waiting for, but it might as well. This is what we wanted. We want something different. We're gonna get it.
Why is it just us? Is that how they normally do it? They just pick up?
I don't know. Anything that's, what do you say, 150, 200 bucks a head?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine there'd be a fucking line.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Well, there might be other
Yeah,
people.
remember y'all getting it free though.
Maybe we pick other people up. I don't know.
I'm just glad you got it for free. I'm excited now.
Yeah, dude.
How long did
You're
this?
cop sirens.
How long
Does that comfort you, Brandy?
Yeah.
How long is this one, Bobby? Like, how long does it take to get through?
I hear something.
That don't mean they coming to y'all.
It's just getting closer.
Ooh, there goes a bus. Wait, are they about to leave that location and go to another location?
This is it. This has to be it.
It says Boy Scout Troop 259.
Dude, those guys have fucking masks on.
No fucking way.
You've got to be kidding me.
This is it? Bobby,
Zoom in. I want you to look what their faces look like.
Oh
Dude,
my
I'm in
god.
now.
They
Let's
look
do
like
this
the
shit.
strangers.
Oh, fuck.
Bobby, this is weird.
No, it's fine. We're here. You're with 4 guys.
Don't be
Everything's
weirded
gonna be
out
fine.
now.
We're just going to take a couple shots, and they're going to take us back to our car. It's simple. This is just Halloween bullshit. That's all it is.
Whatever. All right, whatever.
It's another spook. I mean, this is their.
Whatever.
Look, we've been to a ton of different houses. They all have different gimmicks. This is their gimmick, and we're gonna do this day.
Yeah, it's fucking midnight right now. Let's go. Look, I'll log up. The RV will be fine. The RV's it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You're just stupid. Everything's fine.
Let's go.
like this?
Yeah, let's go. It locks. It's locked.
I gotta lock it up. Hold on.
I don't blame them. Hell, y'all ID and stuff in there. Stop acting so dumb.
Let's go. I'll handle it. It's fine. Get on the bus.
He said he gonna handle it, y'all.
Keep that fucking camera rolling. Stop.
Zach, you're dumb. You're stupid. I mean, he is just... I feel like he leading them to a dreadful situation, but let's go. We got like 15 minutes left. But why y'all can't just follow the bus? Why y'all gotta get on the bus and leave y'all transportation behind? Like, that is so alarming. I wouldn't want to do that. Nope.
We don't know where we're going.
What the fuck? We gotta put these on.
Bobby.
Brandy, it's
Bobby.
fine. Brandy, it's
Well,
fine.
wait, y'all knew that they blindfolded y'all. Y'all know these.
I like it. I like it.
Wow.
Alright.
Are they gonna make them turn the camera off? Yep. Ooh, getting to the good part. My bad, y'all.
What's going on?
Yo,
What's going on?
calm down.
Hey, be careful.
What's happening?
Jeff, you alright?
You took the camera from me. I don't know. I guess that's part of
Hey,
it too.
hey, just please keep filming. If you're taking cameras, just be careful and
Be
keep
careful
filming.
with the camera.
They let them take control of the What?
It's your break.
This is why obsession is dangerous. And curiosity is too. It look like they driving around in circles in real life, but I know they probably not. It just looks like that to me. Like they hitting a block.
Hey man, buddy, come on, dude. Don't break that camera. Now just hold the fucking camera, dude.
Y'all care more about this camera than y'all life. Oh my goodness. Maybe the bus ride is a part. Is that a part of the tour? The haunt. You know, is that a part of the haunt? The riding in this bus. And how do you know that? You don't even, exactly. You don't know where you're going. Zach's still trying to be in control of the situation.
Taking it off. Just taking it off. Blindfold? You taking your blindfold off? Yeah. Give me a number.
What do you mean?
Man, before. Alright, I got one. I'm first. Fuck. Let's go.
Okay, it's free.
You need to be in order, maybe? You go with free.
Oh, they got assigned numbers? So Zach got 4. Mikey got 3.
Wait, don't forget what's in there.
You know that's a glow stick?
I think Brandy said she got 2.
Alright. You ready for this?
Yeah, boy. Fucking dead.
And they gave them glow sticks. So they took their blindfolds off. They let them get their cameras back, and they gave them glow sticks and an assigned number.
Hey, you can't take the light, man.
I need the light back. Fucking took my light, dude.
Oh, but they took the light on the camera.
It's a blackout.
How am I gonna shoot it? I don't have a fucking light.
They give us glow sticks. It's blackout. Let's go with it. Look. Let's go. Let's go. Brandy, stay with me. Let's go. Turn the camera off right now. You keep saying turn it off. Turn it off. One. How many total doors?
4.
This is fucked.
Alright, thanks, man.
It's fine.
I'm not going in this thing by myself.
You're not. Jeff's gonna go with you. What color are you? Alright, let's go. Let's go. See you on the other side. Never stop filming.
Jeff, you're coming
Wait.
with me.
Oh, so now they can turn the camera back
I'm
on?
not going by myself.
Oh, she got door 3? I thought Mikey got 3.
Shit.
I'm not fucking doing this.
So they got glow sticks because it's totally black in there. No lights. That's the only light they have is the glow stick. And they have to go in by themselves. But now they let, I think they said Jesse or Jeff or somebody go with Brandy.
Can't fucking get out.
This is ridiculous.
Hey, can you put your glow stick? I'm actually, to tell you the truth, I'm actually a little scared.
I mean, what the fuck are we doing?
I don't know what we're doing.
Like, are we just supposed to keep walking through this place in the darkness? I don't understand.
Well, I think that's part of it. I think you're supposed to.
I mean, who the fuck would pay $200 for this?
Well, y'all doing it for free. So there you go. Somebody paying. Y'all in there. Make it make sense.
I just don't understand. I mean,
Bobby!
Michael!
Tito! Jermaine!
Hey, Bobby!
Honey, ain't nobody there. I wonder, can they go back out the door?
Okay, where is over here? Bobby!
That not black light. That glow stick ain't doing nothing for them. They ain't got no phones with the flashlight.
Okay, should we walk back that way or walk forward?
Where's your clothes?
Okay, sorry.
Let's go back. You might be back there.
Okay.
Bobby!
Okay, this is fucking weird. I don't like this.
Well, y'all the haunted house enthusiast.
Hold on, I see something.
This should be a piece of cake, right?
Holy fuck, it's a glow stick. It's really glow stick. Wait, no shit. Okay. No, here. Yeah, I got your hand. Oh, God. Okay? Okay, the wall. Okay. This is not alright. This is not okay.
Bobby!
I don't even know why he would have dropped his glow stick. That makes no sense. You can't see anything in this place. And he drops his glow stick?
Who dropped that glow stick?
No, I fucking want to get out of here.
Who had a blue one? Was it Zach?
Okay, why don't, try to...
Or Bobby?
Can you try to go back to where you came? Or can you find? I can't
Wow.
shit.
They are in pure darkness. These glow sticks ain't even, it's not even lighting up their face. That's how dark it is. You can't even, sometimes you can see a little bit like their face or something. You can't see nothing. So I feel like, what was the purpose of the glow sticks? Just to gain y'all to have trust that y'all gonna be able to get through this? That's crazy. Oh, but remember they said they locked them in a room and he didn't go anywhere. Oh. Somebody with a red glow stick.
Fuck, dude. That really fucking scared me, seriously. That really did. I'm not gonna lie.
No, Jeff, this is fucking scary.
Here, you want me to go first? Well, I can't.
I don't even know what to do. Like, this is fucking scary. I'm not fucking around.
Hold on.
Turn the camera on. Just turn the fucking camera on.
Damn, that camera, all this time, they don't break the camera, and y'all camera don't even come with black light. Like, you would have thought this was top of the line, Best Buy, Canon, $1,300 camera or something. Like, what? And again, where's your phones?
What is going on? There's nothing here. There's no bodies. There's no, stupid shit to scare me. It's just wrong. There's something.
Well, I hope the naked man in the bathroom.
I don't know. There's just not that big stuff.
I hope he don't come out, because that's going to be awful.
It's like, weirding me the fuck out. I just don't understand. I just don't understand why Bobby fucking wants to go on that bus.
She's still concerned about $200. Girl, at this point, be concerned with finding the exit. Because your mind is clouded right now with panic, and that's not helping. Did he just say he sees something? No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Another glow stick? Where?
Zach?
I see absolutely nothing but that green and blue glow stick in Brandy's hand.
Hey! Zach?
Fuck. Where'd he go? Fuck. Okay, if he went this way. Oh, wait, just. If he went this way, wait.
Did you trip on something? What is it?
I don't. Sex shoes.
Did Brandy take off running?
Brandy? Brandy, where are you? Brandy, hold on here closely. Brandy.
Brandy took off like a track star. She's out of there.
Brandy, I can't see.
Brandy is gone. I don't know where to, but she's definitely gone.
It's a good one, dude.
Is that Zach?
That's a good one, man. Definitely got me pretty unorthodox. Hey, Brandy, you can come out now. Hey, Mike.
He look like a. Don't kill me, Freaky Michael. Oh.
Brandy. Hey, Brandy, come on. Just come out already, all right? No, seriously, just stop fucking around, okay? Bobby.
I bet you won't reach for that mask, though.
Stop fucking around. Mike.
Dude, why is you? Oh, he maybe. Oh, does he not see the person with the glow stick?
Come on, fuck out of my way.
How does he have all the glow sticks? Okay, now it's time.
Brandy.
Did he just punch him? Oh, they beating him up? See, that's why I say you should have reached for the mask. Y'all should have been tussling. So what did they do? What? The true location of the Blue Skeleton Inn is still unknown. That's it? Oh my God. That is crazy, y'all. That was pretty decent. I was starting to give up there for a minute. But then I'm like, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. I do see how this is probably a different version than what I had available, because the 2014 version is not available. I would have to rent or buy it. But it does have the same people in it. But the ending is different from what I can read. Well, let's just read what the difference is, because that was pretty good. I'm gonna tell you why I think that was decent. I do like that this was approached purely found footage, like for real, like camera, people, not the found footage kind of film where the angles switch. So then it becomes a question of, now, how did they get that angle if this is found footage? You know what I'm saying? But with this one, this is like straight up watching a live YouTube of a crew that's going from different towns throughout the South, preferably Texas, and going to all these different haunted houses. They're interviewing the employees, giving you like that behind the scenes look at haunted houses and what, the details are behind that. And then at the very end, even though they're still like, just imagine at the very end of their live stream, they find about this, underground haunted house named the Blue Skeleton. And then you just watching them go downhill, but you can't really do anything. You can't send nobody out because there's no location. They didn't tell nobody. They didn't pay for it. And boom. We just saw them reach their demise. That was good. And they didn't show you how they died. They just showed how they disappeared. and this masked clown had all their glow sticks that was given to them. So apparently they got murdered. Now, so if I had to rate this, I would give it a solid 7 out of 10. It was not bad. I think you should check it out. Because this is pure found footage. So that's what gives it a lot of points. And the switch between documentary and then now we watching them do they shit and it's real life. Like, yeah, that's clever. Let me see what this one is about. Because I'm telling you, anything you click on that says 2011 version, it automatically goes to the 2014 version. So let's see what the different ending would have been in the theatrical release, which was a 2014. Because everything else is the same. They still visit the haunted houses. They still talk to the crew. But I think in this one, they end up in Louisiana in the Blue Skeleton, not Texas. And let's see. They arrive at the Blue Skeleton. They are approached by a bus. Oh, they kidnapped Jeff? Oh, so Jeff got kidnapped. That's weird. The bus comes to pick them up, tells them they got to get on the bus. They can't take their own RV or they're going to kill Jeff. So Zach in the group complies. They get drugged onto the bus. While they're on the bus, Zach is telling them, oh, it's just a part of the show for the Blue Skeleton. Then they're dragged off the bus to an unknown location. Brandy is driven to a separate location from the men. She's given a camera and told to film everything that she sees, which is Zach is in a dark room and he's hit upside the head. The rest of the group is chased around and then they're buried alive in coffins by the employees of the Blue Skeleton Underground House. That sounds pretty lively for an ending. I wish we could have watched that one, but it wasn't available. But I'm not mad at the version we did get to watch. Let me see about this sequel. Hold on, y'all. Because there is a 2. Oh, that's another found footage I gotta get into. Oh, so I would have to rent that one or download Philo. Well, we're gonna watch it. Either way, I'll get it. We'll watch it. So stay tuned for that. The sequel coming up. And then yeah. Oh, and something else that I just realized we need to catch up on is Horror in the High Desert. The third one is out and available, which is, I think, Horror in the High Desert Fire Watch. So that, along with the movie that Adahan just recommended, we're definitely going to check those out as some one-offs before the summer. So yeah, stay tuned. Subscribe if you're not. Become a cinematic. We would love to have you on the aboard here at the club. And don't forget to thumbs up this live, y'all. Support your girl. I will see y'all in the next movie night selection. We are pretty much caught up with what we missed out on in February. But stay tuned. We have some bonus live reactions coming up. A new month is a week away, which is April, which gives us a new monthly movie tribute theme, which is disease horror. So we're going to be watching movies centered around that next month. And we have one more MMT coming up here this month. Yeah, so a lot coming. Just be patient with me. But other than that, thank you for hanging out with me. Of course, I always thank you, Adahan, for being here. And I will catch y'all later. Enjoy y'all Sunday. Peace, everybody. That was real good. Y'all go check that movie out. Found footage fans, please watch Houses October Built. Talk to me in the comment sections after you watch it too. Thank you. At least this movie didn't torment me like Hell House. I will say that. This was an easy ride. And I ain't mad.